Tonight on Coyote Sports, the women's cross-country team gets a national ranking, and women's soccer is victorious. Thanks for watching. I'm John Weatherington.
And I'm Erica Arpan. A volleyball player earns her 5th Summit League Offensive Player of the Week award, and commentator Kelly Stewart gives a Walmart a piece of her mind. But first, the headlines. Caitlin?
New Jersey's efforts to legalize sports gambling have been denied. A federal appeals court upheld a ruling that the state betting law conflicts with federal law and shouldn't be implemented. New Jersey's last chance to legalize sports gambling is to ask the U.S. Supreme Court to hear the case. Nebraska head coach Bo Pelini says that he believes Cornhusker fans will forgive him for comments leaked this week in which he criticized the fans during an expletive-laced rant in 2011. The comments were made towards fans who booed and left the game as Nebraska trailed the Buckeyes at halftime. Baseball was a secondary concern in the nation's capital Tuesday. The Atlanta Braves and Washington Nationals postponed their Monday game because of the shootings at the Washington Navy Yard. Yesterday, a moment of silence was observed before the singing of the national anthem, with Nationals players holding Navy caps over their hearts. And that's a look at what's new in sports.
The women's softball team is getting ready for its regular fall season. The Coyotes hosted Morningside College over the weekend for an exhibition doubleheader. Exhibition games give the players the chance to work out kinks and practice communication before actual games start. The weekend's games also gave fans a chance to see the Coyotes in action before they're on the road all fall. USC travels to Omaha this weekend to take on Creighton before the Augustana College Tournament in Sioux Falls. The Coyotes also have 2 games against Minnesota in October. The main softball season will start again in the spring. Women's volleyball outside hitter Kendall Crittenbrink was named the Summit League's Volleyball Offensive Player of the Week and Coyote Athlete of the Week ending September 8th. This is Crittenbrink's 5th time gaining Offensive Player of the Week in her career. Crittenbrink also earned tournament MVP honors at the Bobcat Classic last week by finishing with 44 kills and 22 digs.
The women's cross-country team moved up 3 spots to 12th in the latest Midwest region, ranking released Monday by the U.S. Track and Field Cross-Country Coaches Association. It's the first ranking the association has released since the preseason ranking on August 26th. The Coyotes passed Big Ten schools Iowa and Illinois, as well as the Missouri Valley program Southern Illinois. The women's soccer team had a 4-1 win against St. Mary College on Sunday. USD sophomore Danielle Anderson scored the first goal and assisted freshman Jamie Karch with the second for the Coyotes, as well as senior Jenny Tesla with the third. The last goal of the game was scored by junior Shannon Keller with the help from junior midfielder Kylie Wheeler. Teslo, scoring her 19th collegiate goal in the second half, says she's excited to raise her game even more this week.
We play UND on Friday, and they're one of our biggest rivalries, so I'm really excited about that.
The Coyotes won 4 out of 8 games so far this season, and they're hoping to add another win to their record Friday afternoon in Grand Forks, North Dakota.
The USD community was shocked a few weeks ago when longtime men's basketball head coach Dave Boots suddenly retired. Coyote News' Nicole Griffith is live in the muck with men's basketball player Eric Robertson to find out how the team's taking the news.
Losing their head coach just 3 weeks before the start of the season came as a shock. With practices right around the corner, we're here to catch up and see how the basketball team is doing. Eric, how has the team adjusted with the absence of Coach Boots?
I think that we're doing well. We all are kind of coming together as a team, really, and really forming over our coach, Coach James. We've had some great individual workouts and some great lifting together, and I think we're looking forward to for a really good season.
So is the team adjusting well with having interim head coach Joey James?
Yeah, I mean, he was our head assistant coach last year, so it's really been easy for him to kind of bring his style of play to us, and we've really been, like I said, adjusting well and put in some new plays, some new sets, and everything's looking really good so far.
What will be the biggest concern for this season?
Really, I really don't think that we have any concerns per se. Our goal is really to go to the NCAA tournament, make all the Coyote fans happy out there, and really I don't see any concerns right now. Maybe just kind of meshing together as a team, and team chemistry is always an issue.
With last season ending 8-10, what are the expectations for this season?
Well, obviously to do a lot better than 8-10. We plan to we're gonna try to go to the NCAA tournament. Obviously, like I said, definitely win some more games. At home and on the road. Not as far as goals, just the tournament is the big one.
All right, well, thank you so much. Once again, that was Eric Robertson of the men's basketball team. Live in the Muck, I'm Nicole Griffith.
Thanks, Nicole. USD, home of the Coyotes, is in Vermilion, and our rival, SDSU, is in Brookings, hours away. On this week's sports commentary, Kelly Stewart is surprised by some of the apparel she saw at the Vermilion Walmart.
As a typical college student, I found myself shopping at the local Walmart just the other day. On my way from the cereal aisle to the office supplies, I saw something disturbing. When I say disturbing, I mean I saw something yellow. Yellow with a little blue. I saw South Dakota State shirts at the Vermilion Walmart. Now, let me take a step back. I love rivalries, I respect rivalries, and I've played in rivalries, including some USD-SDSU battles. I've learned to respect the opponent. But quite honestly, I see no reason why South Dakota State apparel needs to be sold in USD's town. First of all, if you are in Vermilion enough where you shop at Walmart, you should be cheering for the Coyotes. Secondly, if you, for some odd reason, choose to cheer for the Bunnies up north, there are plenty of other stores that sell SDSU apparel. Vermilion Walmart doesn't need to be one of them. And finally, if we're talking effective market strategies, the shirts were taking up space where more USD apparel could have been. Perhaps my opinion on this sales issue is a bit biased due to my affiliation at USD, but Walmart, I'm just trying to help you out. I will say that I noticed a vast array of USD apparel around the rack of South Dakota State shirts, and I was very impressed. Plus, you can't argue with those low prices. For Coyote Sports, I'm Kelly Stewart.
Thanks, Kelly. After the break, find out how students feel about childhood celebrities acting out in public. Plus, your Facebook and Twitter responses to tonight's question. Coming up.